Hello, and welcome to another edition of Cold Can Reviews. I'm your host, Mia, and today we're going to stop shaking the camera so much, and then we're going to talk about this can we're trying. We're back with another bean episode. This is one of my all-time favorite cans. I've never had this brand, but Pork and Beans is simply one of the best out there, in my opinion. I'm very excited to try this. This is Pork and Beans tomato sauce, which I think I've had a few times before. I think the standard is to come with tomato sauce. I've definitely had it without it, but still, I'm very excited for this. Let's just get right into it. So like I said, we have Dakota's Pride Pork and Beans and tomato sauce, low fat, another Aldi's brand. This can is 1 pound, or 453 grams, or 16 ounces. So it's a bit heavier than most that we've had here on the show. Sorry. Once again, we have Dakota's Pride and its slogan, or statement. 120 calories per serving. 3.5 servings per container again, and a half cup serving size. Rattling through these real quick: 1 gram of total fat, 390 milligrams of sodium, 22 grams of total carbohydrates, 6 grams of protein. Moving my thumb out of the way. You have 10% of your iron, 70 milligrams of calcium, or 6%, and 330 milligrams of potassium. Same heating instructions as the other beans we've tried so far, of just microwaving or stirring. It's the same exact as the other can. And then getting into the flavors here, and by flavors I mean ingredients. Go ahead and raise this up. Okay, now taking a look at the ingredients, we have prepared white beans, water, tomato puree, which we're not going to get into, less than 2% of salt, distilled vinegar, pork, baking soda, onion powder, natural flavors, spice, calcium chloride. I don't even want to try to say that. That's that. So unlike the last time, this last can, which I still have conveniently right here, that we can take a look at, because we are doing a series on it, is prepared dry beans of unspecified color or type. I'm assuming they were kidney beans. It probably says that somewhere else in there, but it doesn't actually. These are white beans. I really don't know the difference. But we're going to find out. We're going to get this thing open, and we're going to find out what the difference between kidney and white beans is. I'm pretty sure it's just a general size and color. So let's get this thing open. I'm back, and I've changed shirts because I spilled tomato sauce all over myself, and my clothes, and my desk. But we got the can open. Just like the last can, it is very liquidy at the top, but we're going to just send our spoon down in there and see if we can scoop out some pork and beans. We definitely got some beans. Here we go. This is seriously top 3 of my favorite cans. Pork and beans, 3-bean salad, and chili with meat sauce. My 3 favorite of all time. I'm very happy with this can already. I've never had this brand before. It's a really good flavor. The tomato sauce is super sweet. It adds to the bean flavor a lot. The meat in there is small, but it's like little chunks of bacon. It's fantastic. And it definitely adds flavor, and more importantly, it adds good texture to it. The only complaint I've ever had with these cans is there's too little meat, but I don't know about this one yet, so let's keep eating and we'll find out. We'll go for another bite here. Amazing. Such a good sauce. Really is the key of this can. The white beans seem a little bit more tender. It could just be the packaging, could just be the liquids they're in. I don't know about tender, they're softer. Not tender, they're softer. But that's okay. It's no biggie to me. The sauce is so good though. I'm going to keep eating and we'll catch back in with you when I'm about halfway through. Okay, so I'm about halfway through this can here. Still doing great. Really not a lot of meat in this, which is kind of disappointing. But, different cans, you get different consistency. I wish there was more in this, but I'm not really that sad about it. It's still a good can without the abundance of it. like I said, about halfway through. I'm going to go ahead and keep eating, and then we'll check in when I'm just about done or when I'm done. Alright, well I just finished this can. So this was almost a pound, so almost 2 pounds of food. I actually just gagged a bit. I'm kind of crying right now. Not really sure why. I was feeling pretty good until that last bite there. What can I say? Anyways, this is a great can overall. I'm so happy with it. That was a fantastic can. Let's get right into the reviewing proportion. Taste 9. I love this can. This was an unfair one to start with. There was no way I was going to give it a bad score for taste. I will say, as far as utility goes, this is not my favorite as far as any of it. Once again, no pull tab. Just kind of a downside. The low amount of meat. It's really heavy. It's really filling, which is good, but it's really heavy. And it's really not all that filling compared to its weight. So I had to give this a 3 as far as utility. Not very good. Definitely something you can keep in your house. Definitely something you could keep around. Would be good heated. You could add things to this. You could make your own bacon and go ahead and add into that. But by itself, eh. However, overall, I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10. I think taste really outweighs the low grade of the utility. And this was a fantastic can. Well, thank you for watching. I am very full. I am also still somewhat covered in tomato sauce. I'm going to try to clean my desk. I'm going to recuperate, and I'm going to start editing these because I have 3 to edit before the end of the week. What can you do? Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Mian, and I'll see you next time.